Welcome back, y'all. It's me, Carly from Archer Adventures, and today we are wrapped in our finest silk. I'm loving the colors today. Oh, like maybe I should stand up. I'm just loving the colors today. You know, this is what you call like house clothes, but like fun. I know, I'm happy to be back on camera, low-key for real. I haven't recorded a real video. I only been doing TikToks talking about everything that I had going on all year last year. And it's taking me so much time to get through it. But all right, here we go. Yeah, last video I posted was about Medellin, but now today I'm gonna just tell y'all more about Colombia and Medellin and all the stuff that I did there. So okay, let's do it. All right, cool. So I went to Colombia after Cancun. So me and my friends, you know, had like a girls trip and everything, birthday trip. And I guess I'll just start from the beginning. So like flying into Colombia was, I think, one of the best, like some of the best scenery and like landscape, topography, whatever you want to call it. Some of the best views I had seen like coming in on a plane. So yeah, like the mountains just look so good, so good. And what else? Yeah, like the jacarandas were there, but I did not know it was jacarandas at first, because some of them, like, yeah, it was purple, but then I was seeing like a bunch of white trees too. Like if there are white jacarandas, I don't know about that. But I feel like whoever, like my driver that was driving me to, like actually Medellin, because you land in Rio Negro, where the airport is, like he was telling me the name of the white flowers. I should probably look that up. If you know, put it in the comments. Other than that, like, yeah, I really like the drive through the mountains. Like, okay, at some point you go through the tunnel, like after leaving Medellin airport, Rio Negro, the airport there. But still, I like the rides. Like, it make you feel like you're really going somewhere, definitely. So yeah, the ride wasn't too long. Maybe it's like 30 minutes or so. And if you live, or if you're gonna stay in Poblado, then yeah, you'll just be stuck going through all those hills and curves and everything. When I went through there the first time, I was like, oh, thank God I didn't pick no Airbnb over here, because there's no way I was gonna make it. Like, it's just no way I was gonna make it, especially like with it randomly raining, like the curves, the walking on the side of the road, and like I seen people like really taking them hills, and I was like, oh, this not for me. This not for me. So yeah, I was staying in Laureles. I just ended up like getting a driver from the airport. I don't know, I wasn't really scared. Some people would probably be like, oh, make sure you get a driver, I don't know, just to be safe, like beforehand, but I really wasn't tripping off that. The guy was nice, and like he had a company. He was saying like he does tours around the city. So I don't know, I felt fine. And like for one, I'm gonna just say like the men in Colombia, at least in Medellin so far, even Mexico too, like they gonna let you know, like, you know, like I'm seeing you, like, wow, you're beautiful. I'm like, wow, it's real nice over here. Nice to hear it sometimes. But no, like he was cool or whatever. He was nice. He didn't really bother me or do too much. And yeah, I was just happy to get to my Airbnb. So like I'm gonna just put clips in and everything. Like you'll see this editing stuff. Still working on it, but as long as you get the story, right? As long as you get the story. So I loved my Airbnb there. I love the pictures, like just not the pictures. Did I say the pictures? I love the color. Maybe I was trying to say pink. Yeah, I love how pink it was, the colors. It was a very small building. Not too many rooms in it, honestly. So that's a good thing. And like, I can't tell if it was mainly for Airbnbs or just like, you know, residential. So like in Laureles, not as many hills, so it's kind of flat. And I was on the second floor, but still I didn't have like a good view of anything because there's plenty of buildings all around. Like maybe if you have like a high rise, like I saw a lot of high rises being built, then yeah, you can you get a good view. Yeah, it was like my Airbnb was kind of like right here and like right down the street, like probably 3 buildings down across the street. Like they building high rises there, and there was like a high rise at the end of the street, everything. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll get into like the area. Yeah, the area. Okay. Okay, so yeah, when I got there, it was getting late, and I probably could have ordered food, but I don't know, I like to walk around, like, I like to walk around for real. And I looked on my phone and I just saw like, okay, it's a little restaurant right down the street. So I tried this burger restaurant. I think it was called like Rock something. I don't know, I feel like it had a little rock vibe to it. I don't know. But when I tell you that burger was so good, like I hate to tell y'all, I am not going to be taking them pictures on my plate all the time because first thing I do is dig in. Like I already be hungry. Like look, I've been out all day. It's not time for the settings. I'm about to tear it up. My face probably be greasy right probably greasy. But yeah, I tried. They had this good cheese sauce for the fries. I'm gonna tell y'all what the name was in here. And it was like, it happened to be like, okay, my first night, and first person I meet is another American. Isn't that crazy? He was from Florida, and he had like this big crazy curly hair, and he was just telling me how he had been living there for, I don't know, maybe a year, maybe at least 6 months to a year. It wasn't like he just got there, no. And he just said he really loved it, and he don't see no point in going home, and that he be going out all the time, just having a good time. What else he be doing? Then he was just telling me about like parqueaderas and stuff, just random things to do, and how he was enjoying it there. So I was like, oh, okay, you know, sounds good. Sounds like I'm gonna like it too. But he was saying like, okay, some parts, yeah, you just gotta be careful. You gotta know where you're going. I'm like, okay, notes taken. Notes taken. So what else after that? Oh yeah, the area. Just tell you about the area. I love how walkable it is. You can walk, like you can walk and get everything you need. I'll say that. Cause it'll take a little ride. Like it'll take a ride to, of course, get like to the next side of town, like to Poblado, or to get to just random things to do. But as far as like, okay, find a restaurant, the store, cafe, like all of that is very, very walkable. In which, yeah, the grocery store, I went to the grocery store that night, my first night, and the guy in there was so helpful. So helpful. Like at that point, like I had used some Spanish, but I don't think I was in the mental space to even be speaking it too much. I'm very tired. And if you've been traveling and trying to work and speak in another language too, like you get tired of speaking it sometimes because your brain is on, like at that point it's on 20, not even 10, it's on 20. And let's see. So yeah, everything in there, like you can find just about anything in there in Colombia, except for the one thing I, you know, was missing, like a washcloth. So, oh my God, I actually did end up walking more that night. Okay, I'm gonna get into that. So I just went to, I think it was like some kind of super store. I can't remember the name of it. And after they didn't have my washcloth, like I had some other things I needed, but I still didn't have a washcloth. So I was like, let me just keep going. I walked all the way to Éxito, which is not a far walk, but in them shoes I had on and the way I was tired, it was a lot. So they didn't have no, like, you know, just square size washcloths either. Am I from New York? Eva, or am I from Maryland? DMV. Don't know where I was going for there. Anyway, yeah, so they didn't have no washcloths. What I did was buy like a hand towel, since that's what they had, and I got back to my Airbnb and I cut it up with a knife, because going without the washcloth in some of these countries, I can't do it. Like, honestly, in some places, if I can't get my hands on one, because like I was going for a while, like going from place to place. I think the first time like I left Colombia, I actually left my god doggone towels, and really my bag was probably just too packed to put in there anyways. Like, you know, whatever, I'll buy another one. But then I just started to be like, man, I'm about to use, I used a sock before. It's a good washcloth replacement, honestly. Like, and then you only need one sock. You know how many pairs of socks I bought? A lot. So it's whatever. Like, okay, one day you use one sock, and okay, the other day you use another sock until you can get to the store and get you like a real washcloth. You know, you gotta be resourceful sometimes. Gotta be resourceful. But anyways, yes, back to Laureles. I loved the area. I loved how green it was. I loved how quiet it was. When I say I didn't hear like nothing, I didn't hear anything until I got to the main roads, like La Setenta, and I think it was like, I think on the map it always says like Avenida Nutibara, but really it's like Avenue, I think 39, and there's like that, I think that Superstar I went to might have been on 33. Either way, just like that whole area, it was cool. I think even my first night walking, like if you like looked up Colombia and stuff and Medellin on YouTube, you might have heard about like a business there called Sweet Georgia Cafe. I didn't get to go in there because it was closed, but yeah, like they have like an American breakfast, and like I've heard of a lot of black expats going there, or just black tourists making sure they stop by, you know, get you American breakfast, see who you can meet in there, like meet travelers, you know, like-minded travelers, whatever. And I know they have like get-togethers and stuff. I haven't looked at it in a while, so I don't know what's really going on there now. But yeah, that's some stuff that they do. And what else was there? Like, I just remember seeing this guy like skating down the road. Oh, before I went there, I had seen like that there's like a type of skating culture in Medellin. Like everybody be on rollerblades, but I think the guy saw my first night was on a skateboard, like flying down a little hill, like not steep like Poblado, because this, I feel like that's a death trap. But it was like a light, just like a light decline. He was like, I'm like, okay, coasting, little kick push. I'm with it. I wouldn't really do it though. Maybe like riding a bike around there. Just either way, like it was real cool. And I think I did see like other skaters out, like group skaters out another night that I was walking out there. And I really think that's cool. Like I wish I lived in a place where we could do stuff like that. Like if it's like a neighborhood, like everybody just come out and skate. Come out. Like that's why I really like the vibes there. It's like a neighborhood. And not too far from that, I found out there was a park there. Yeah, everything you need, you can find it there. Everything you need, you can find in a neighborhood. Except for another one. It took me forever to find a store that sold umbrellas. And I was like, there's no way this city is this rainy and like every location don't have an umbrella. You know what? You know, when there's a demand, you gotta create a supply. business idea. Anybody who want to sell umbrellas on the side of the road in Medellin, make you a couple dollars here and there. Why not? But yeah, there are other things to see in the neighborhood. Like there's different little shops. Like you know, you can just stop by and get like coffee and bread or something. Or there may be somebody with a cart selling snacks, bites to eat. But I will say my life was changed. My life was changed. No, I'm thinking of my whole life has changed. Yes, it did. You were that special one. Yeah, the special one was crepes and waffles. My life was changed. My life was changed forever. It's like, okay, you can get a waffle for, I don't know how many dollars that was. Maybe like $1 or $2 each. When these days, you go to Waffle House, I swear the waffles are like $5 each. And at that point, I'm like, listen, just give me the All-Star Special. And I barely want that because I don't really care for their grits. Like anything they got there, I can make it at the house. Except for like some of the other stuff. Like, you know, other like menu type stuff. But like waffles and... Anyway, this is not about Waffle House. Let's focus on the positive. The positive is crepes and waffles being so good. They have so many different types of, like, you know, just waffle combinations you could try. But I think they got way more crepes. They definitely got way more crepes. Sweet, savory. Don't know. It's just definitely one of my favorite places. I tried different juices there. I'll have to look at the menu for some of the names. But I do remember trying like maybe a grape type fruit one. Not grapefruit, but there was like a fruit that was maybe similar to a grape. I was like, oh, this is interesting. And I think I tried Lulo juice that day too. Like all the juices, I'm with it. And I was so hungry when I was like walking out there the day I actually tried it. I tried, it was like the Popeye, I think it was called Popeye pita, like a Popeye pita. And what it had in it, it had spinach and boiled eggs. It had chopped boiled eggs, ham, cheese, and they gave you like a little mustard, like I think it was a kind of Dijon, something like that. And they gave you a little salsa too, but I wasn't gonna eat that because I was like, I'm not ruining this. Like that with the Dijon, it's like a nice, like one of the best things I had ever had. Well, not ever, but one of the best things I had while I was there, I will say. And I'm gonna just say, yeah, they waffles was real good. They never disappoint me. Can't see crepes and waffles disappointing me. So much so, when I saw it, and I seen they had one in Mexico City too when I was there. So I was like, what? One of my favorite places is here too. I mean, I think I'm in the right places. I felt like I was in the right place. Okay, I was about to get off track, but now I'm remembering, yes, I really didn't even talk about La Setenta like that. Now, I did go back to Medellin not too long ago, later in the year. So I feel like I saw more of it then, or maybe I just was so kind of overwhelmed with it. So yeah, I just felt more comfortable walking up and down. It didn't seem like such a crazy place. Now, I will say there are bars. There's bars everywhere. But also there's restaurants too where you could try the basics. Like I went to Mondongo. Am I saying that right? Yes, Mondongos. So I can try some, you know, classic Colombian dishes and stuff. I tried the ajiaco, which was good. Now, I feel like people were saying you get the best ajiaco in Bogota. I feel like people said that before. And other than that, what else did I try there? I know, maybe I couldn't even try that much there because I was full and I had leftovers just from trying that. The only thing that was kind of off to me, well, not off, just something that I don't really eat with soup. Like, they gave me a like plain banana, maybe like half a banana with it. I think I should have ate it with somebody or should have asked for instructions because, yeah, I didn't know what to do with it. And it wasn't that many people in there at the time, like it was nighttime. So yeah, I'm gonna just Google that. How do the banana go in the ajiaco? Am I supposed to, y'all prefer slices, or do I eat it and then just take a bite of the banana? What give me the best flavor combo? Because sometimes, you know, if you don't eat stuff the right way, it might not hit right. Either way, yeah. The soup itself was very good, and like I saw all the street food that they had out there. Like back to they just had a lot of different carts out there, a lot of hot dogs, a lot of like potatoes, like fries. Yeah, like fries, hot dogs, a lot of that. Didn't see too much of anything else. But yeah, I think everybody was just ready to get out there and dance, get out there and party, and I'm all for it. Have a good time. If you're looking for a bar, you can go there. It's cool. Like during the day on La Setenta, I've walked out there before. You can find you some good lunch, find you some souvenirs to buy. It's always people walking around. There was a cute restaurant I went to like on my second trip there where they said they host like language exchange, and I think that's so cool. Very, very cool. I met some guys there. I think one guy, I think he said he was teaching Chinese or something like that. I'm like, what? Maybe the other one. Yeah, I met them and they were like practicing. I can't remember their names, but they were very cool, and they said they always at the language exchange. So if you want to go, yeah, you can tell them, I don't know, refer them to this video, see if they remember my face. What else about it? I got a lot. Let me gather my thoughts. Okay, so yeah, I think the last place I do want to mention is Donde Dario. That restaurant was where I had the best. I had the best bandeja paisa there. The best one, hands down. I tried it from a few different places. Hadn't been top from there. I don't know what it was. Maybe, like I feel like they had a smaller portion than like some other places. But like what it was, like it filled me up. Or I was just super hungry that day. I probably was real hungry that day. Oh my God, I love to eat. Well, yeah, like it comes with, I don't think I took no picture. I'm telling y'all, when the food come out, I'm on it straight away. Straight away. It's no pauses, no none of that. What come on that doggone bandeja paisa? It's like you get rice, you get beans. I have never had beans like so big. Like the beans are so big. Like how long they soaked them? Like how long did you soak the beans? They just really be that good. Super flavorful. Come with sausage. They come with like a blood sausage, which I don't like to eat it on its own, but you know, with everything on the plate, it's good. Okay, but let me give it to you for real and stop like talking over the construction of the plate. All right, here we go. Is rice. You get the chicharron. Never had one that good before. That doggone good. The avocado, beans, and you get kind of ground beef. It's like a real ground beef. Sausage and blood sausage, and you get plantains. And just everything on that plate. My God. Oh, and you get the fried egg. You might get the fried egg. Some places I didn't get it, but baby, that fried egg, oh my God, ain't nothing like that plate. Maybe they give you salad on some of them too. I don't know, I feel like there's just like a variation. Like maybe some give you the egg, some don't. Some give you the little salad on the side, some don't. And ooh, I tried like another time that I had it, just, you know, I'm reminiscing about it. All the memories coming back. I had one of the best limonadas that I have ever had at a restaurant on La Setenta. It was kind of ducked off. Like you can see a little bit of patio seating from the street. Like they have that main thing. But like I sat on the inside. It's like cute little like lunch place. Maybe breakfast, lunch. I'm gonna add these names in here. Cause how does that help y'all if I'm not? Like I'm telling you where to get the stuff. Oh, like look here, look here. Look, these ghetto directions. If you see it, if it sounds like it's the right place, I think you there. Like you there. You there. Okay, so I have more about Medellin. I'm sure I'll say a lot more in other videos. And really, I'm about to sit here and record the other one. And just let that be it, okay? Who cares if you see me in the same fit? I'm not even, look, if you see this one, you might not see the next one. Wouldn't matter. And I mean, ain't nothing wrong with seeing me again in the same fit. Okay, whatever. See you in the next one.